Sounds like South Africa. Hey everybody, it's Gina Page from African Ancestry. How you doing? Do you all know what today is? Does anybody know what today is? Today's a special day. Does anybody know what today is? Hi, Shanette. Oh, I'm so glad you're here so I can shout you out. Hey, Shanette. Today is Nelson Mandela Day. Hello, Devney. Welcome, welcome. Did you know today was, hey, Anita, thank you. Hey, Ashiba. Did you all know today is Nelson Mandela Day? Hey, Lloyd, good to see you. I should still keep playing the music. Let's play the music while some more people come in. Yeah, oh, it's his 100th. Wow. Hey, Greg. Yeah, today is Nelson Mandela Day. And of course, I had no idea. But I'm glad we're doing this today. We're getting back to Facebook Live. I've been on a self-imposed hiatus because I've been all over the place. Hey, Lacetes, I hope I said it right. Candace, hey. Welcome to our Facebook Live. We're trying a new time. We're going to start doing these for the next few weeks on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. so that hopefully we can capture more people. We were doing them during lunchtime and we wanted to accommodate more people. So I'm glad to see you all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to jump right in. And I thought I'd start by sharing a Nelson Mandela reflection. One of his quotes is that during my lifetime, I've dedicated myself to the struggle of the African people. And of course, we all can relate to the years and years of sacrifice and service that he invested in the struggle for our benefit as Black folks. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, LaTanya. I know, Anita, I can't lie, girl. I don't know. Anyway, so back to Nelson Mandela Day. And so I thought today was a good day to start this because we follow in his footsteps at African Ancestry by helping to raise the consciousness of Black people around the world, of African people around the world. And that's where everything begins. It begins with Africa. It begins within us. And so happy birthday to our ancestor, Mr. Nelson Mandela. So we're back, like I said, and I want to know what you guys want to talk about, what you all want to hear from us. We have some ideas about topics we can cover, things like how can you do your own African ancestry reveal. One of the things that's most popular for us is when people see other reveals online. So we do some reveals that are formal reveals of notables or families or business owners, whatever it is. Shout out to Quentin and Megan at Beauty Plus in Baltimore. I did a reveal for Megan in their store that they posted online. But then other people do them themselves and they post them. And it's so interesting to see all the different ways that people are sharing their results. Hey, Tasha, thank you for joining. And so we can talk about some of the things that you can do to do your own African ancestry reveal, if that's something you all want to hear about. We also were thinking about dual citizenship. We get quite a number of calls from people who want to know how dual citizenship works, if the country they share ancestry with has dual citizenship. So, leave me some comments. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in hearing about, and we can cover that in the next few weeks as well. Rites of passage, that's another popular one that we're thinking about covering, but I want to make sure that I'm talking about things that are of interest to you all. So just let me know. Now, one of the things I did want to talk about today was we get questions from people. We're noticing in the African Ancestry online community that there are a number of people who are so excited when they get their results. They're all hyped up, and then they go to share it with their families, and their families are like, yeah, whatever. Their families don't share their excitement. And it's deflating to some people when their families aren't into it. And they reach out and they want to know, what should they do when this happens? Well, one of the things that you could do is get your family involved up front. So this Tracing Ancestry is a family project. It's not just for you. When you trace one branch of your family tree with an African ancestry test, the results are the same for everybody in the family on that branch. So, for example, we traced the ancestry of Brother Jonathan Medlock. He is a commissioner in the city of District Heights, which is right outside of Washington, D.C., and he follows in Nelson Mandela's footsteps too. He advocates for Black folks all over the place. His whole life, it seems like. I don't know how he can get any work done from 9 to 5, because he is definitely a champion for Black folks 24/7. But when we traced his maternal ancestry, he shares those results with everybody in his family: brothers and sisters, mother, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, grandmother, great aunts, kids, grandkids when he has them. So everybody in the family shares the result of just one test. And so when people want to know, well, why is your test different? Why does it cost so much? How come it's not $99? I can find this out for $99. Well, no, you really can't. It's very different than other tests that you see out there. For one, we give you the present day country and tribe that you share ancestry with, tribe, ethnic group. No other company can do that. Our results you can share with many people in the family. The other tests you can only share with your brothers and sisters if you share the same parents. The other tests will tell you that you're African. As I've said on numerous Facebook Lives, I'm going to tell you that already. If you're following us, if you're a brown person, if you consider yourself Black, then you have African ancestry. You don't need to spend any money on any DNA test to tell you that. And most likely you're from West Africa. History tells us that. So you don't need to spend any money on any DNA test to find out that you're West African. We answer a very specific question. And so, getting back to my original point, if you get your family invested up front, then perhaps over the 6 to 8 to 10, however many weeks you're waiting, I don't know, it just depends, you can start to maybe plant seeds of why this is important, plant seeds of the excitement that you have around what we're going to find out. Maybe ask them, what do you think we're going to find? What do you know about Africa? There are all sorts of things that you can do to try and get them engaged up front. Share with them some of the celebrities that have done it. A lot of times we're influenced by celebrities, notables, and what they do, so that might help sway them. If they know that Oprah's done it, maybe they'll want to do it. If they know that, I don't know who else. If they know that Questlove has done it, maybe they'll want to do it. Or Taraji P. Henson, if they're an Empire fan. Or Chadwick Boseman, heck. If they've known that the Black Panther has done it, then maybe they'll want to do it. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you're going to take our test. You're impatiently waiting for your results, Robert. Oh, no. Be patient. Be patient. Don't be impatient. We're working on them. We want to make sure we do it right and get you the best results. So those are some of the things. And then the other thing is that once you get your results, you have a huge family. You're part of the African Ancestry family now. So you can go online to our private online community, and there's so much support in there, man. You're gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know that I was connected to all these people with so much information. So if you have taken the test, I encourage you to go into the online community, because they are a wealth of knowledge. Oh, Azana, that's great to hear. Greg, you're going to take the test. Okay, what y'all waiting for? If you see, so coming off of that, Nelson Mandela thing, one of the other things that his legacy is encouraging us to do today in honor of his birth is to promote cultural diversity. And, you know, we often talk about cultural diversity across the groups that live in the United States. But, you know, Africa has the most cultural diversity of any continent on the planet. And so we're launching this quiz today. The link is in the post somewhere. I don't know where you see it, but I'm social media challenged. Okay, there's a link there for this Find Your Tribe quiz. And that'll help you to see which ethnic group do you think you might share ancestry with. It's pretty fun. People are telling me they're getting really engaged. And then if you follow through the quiz, there's something special for you if you follow all the way through. So I want to encourage you to check that out and tell us what you found. Monique, hey Monique. Oh, she says, I found out my son's paternal haplogroup is also African. So I'm tempted to do an African ancestry test for him, even though he's really young, LOL. Well, you know what, Monique? So we have an analysis only service. So depending on what you found out, if you have the haplogroup and you have the Y chromosome markers, then we can do an analysis and you don't have to get a brand new test. But you can call us to find out more about that. But you should find out. I think it would be exciting for your son, even though he's young, to know, because then he can grow up knowing. He can grow up with that sense of pride and belonging that comes with finding out where you're from. So, yeah, those are the things I wanted to talk to you about today. Just kind of let you know that we're back on Facebook Live. We're going to be talking to you. We want to hear what you want to talk about. Oh, but Shanette Prince, she's watching, or at least she was watching, and I want to share with you all her company. So she's a sisterpreneur of mine out of Houston, Texas, and she's got a company called Africa on My Back. Africa on My Back. Hey, Ty, can you look in the other room and grab that backpack that's in the white packaging? So what Shanette does is above the t-shirts. What Shanette's company does is they work with artisans in the country of Ghana to produce backpacks and clutches and fanny packs made out of different African fabrics. And a portion of the proceeds for her backpacks and her other products goes to helping young brothers travel to Africa for the first time. And so she's got a social enterprise, and I was so happy to meet her. She and I are part of a great business group. Anyway, this is one of her backpacks. This is the large one, and it's got all these different pockets for your stuff. I got this one as a surprise gift for someone, so hopefully they're not watching. But it's spacious. It's got pockets on the side. AfricaOnMyBack.com. Ty's gonna put it in the notice. You know those things. Yeah. Ty's going to put the link. Make sure you check Shanette out and her company. Every purchase you make is going to help a young brother go to Africa for the first time. And I think that they just sent a group, or they're getting ready to send a group. Shanette, keep me honest. But I'm happy to support this company. We're going to be doing some things together with them as African Ancestry. And I wanted to shout her out because I really love what she's doing. Okay, so, oh, there she is. Okay, Shanette, and anything else that I didn't say, I just met her, so I'm not an expert yet, but be sure to check her out on that. All right, Find Your Tribe quiz. We put it in there. I really want to hear what it's like. So for real, I was supposed to launch this quiz months ago. And, you know, things come up and blah, blah, blah. And but also I was nervous. I was like, are people going to like it? Are they think we're too trite? You know, are they going to get into it? So I really want to get your feedback on the quiz. Did you have a good time? Did it resonate with you? And then share it with your friends, share it with your network. Help us, because we just want everybody to be aware of the importance of knowing who you are. We have some African ancestry family members in our campaign. Shout out to Allison McNeil. Allison took our test many years ago, and she found that she shares ancestry with the Massa people living in Cameroon today. And I asked Allison for 2 adjectives that would describe her, and she said, I am passionate, I am committed. She's also a dancing machine, but she didn't say that for the ad, but that's my party friend. She's good for dancing all night long. And so we just want people to be aware that Africa is not a monolithic place. It's full of lots of diversity, lots of people, lots of cultures, lots of traditions, lots of practices and beliefs. And that's where we come from. And when you know where you're from, then you have a good sense of who you are. I talk about this all the time. And so that's why we exist, to help you better understand who you are as a Black person and to better understand Africa. So that's my pitch for that. So take the quiz. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be in Atlanta tomorrow. We partnered with Aisha Hyman and PBS Atlanta to do some fundraising for them. And one of the pledge gifts that you got was an African ancestry test and then an evening with African ancestry at the Auburn Avenue Research Library. And I think there's still some tickets left. You can look through our social media posts. There's information if you want to come out and join us. We're going to be revealing some ancestries. We're going to be talking about this work and why it's so important. And then on Friday, while I'm in Atlanta, I'm going to be on the public radio station WABE. I'm going to be revealing the ancestry of Rose Scott. So if you listen to her show, we'll be finding out where she's from on Friday. If you don't listen, tune in because it's a great show. And then I'm doing a family reunion. So, you know, sometimes people call and ask us that, oh, thank you, Shanette. Ask us if we can come to family reunions, and we can. I mean, of course, it takes planning, it takes some resources, but I'll be doing a family reunion this weekend down in Atlanta as well. So I'm looking forward to celebrating with the white family reunion. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back in DC working with Global Journey for Children. That's a great organization here. It's actually in Largo, Maryland. And so we're going to be talking to the kids and getting the kids excited about knowing where they're from and learning more about Africa than just animals. Because y'all know there's more to Africa than just the animals, right? Hey, Twiggy, thanks for tuning in. I don't know if you spoke on this. Will our company bring the admixture test back one day? I don't know. We may. When we bring it back, we want to bring it back better than what's being done already. So the admixture test is a test that tells you percentages, how much in your entire genetic family tree, how much African ancestry you have, if any, how much European, if any, Asian, Native American, all that. That's an admixture test. So we may, I don't know. But that's what I have for you all today. I appreciate you tuning in. Again, as usual, if you have any questions, you can hit us up on Facebook, on Instagram, at info@African Ancestry. We're happy to answer your questions and give you more information about how to use this information to empower not just you, but your family and future generations. And I will get in serious trouble if I don't remind you all that we have pendants. So we have the heirloom pendant collection that is online now. We have Nigeria. We have Sierra Leone, we have Cameroon. They're embossed with African Ancestry's logo on the back and engraved. And so this is a legacy piece. It's an heirloom piece. You all know that our ancestors, think back to Egypt. when they look into those tombs, if they haven't been completely robbed, what lasts? It's the precious metals that last. And so we've introduced this line of pendants in precious metals. They come in sterling silver, they come in 14 karat gold, 14 karat rose gold. There's even a brother who got a 24 karat gold one, because we can customize them now. If you want platinum, we got you. If you want conflict-free diamonds, we got you. Whatever your style is, we can create it in the pendant. We can also customize these for countries. So if you have Sierra Leone and Liberia, one brother just ordered Ghana and Egypt on a pendant. So we can do customization, and we are happy to do that so that you can have a record of your genetic ancestry results that you wear close to your body. The certificate you get from us is going to eventually get lost or go away because it's paper, but this is actually something that you can pass down to future generations, and as a precious metal, it will increase in value over time. So okay, tribe t-shirts, that's a great question. You know, let's look into that. People have been asking us about that, and I think now that we have so many people asking, that's something we can look into. Thank you, Candace, for your tribe quiz feedback. Eddie Meeks, welcome. So we do have new countries. We've added Guinea-Bissau. That'll be up online this week in terms of the pendants. We don't have Senegal yet. Senegal would have to be a custom order right now, Monique. If you've already bought a pendant, and can you send it back and have it further customized? Well, call the office. Give me a call. Let me know what you want to do with it. And we'll see what's possible. All right. I think I've covered everything. I don't want to keep you all night, but thank you again for tuning in. We're African Ancestry. We're celebrating Nelson Mandela Day. We're celebrating the cultural diversity that is the continent of Africa, that is our motherland, our roots. And when you want to find out where in Africa specifically that you and your family come from, we can help you at AfricanAncestry.com. Thanks. Good night. It's still going.